Take a deep breath. Good morning, good morning. What I think that, that was, I noticed that one part, as long as trust is available, you know that sadness will be released. And there is a lot going on. I think what I'd like to do is a little bit of a short meditation where we focus on all the people that are dealing with a lot of devastation right now, and seeing them in a joyful state, a peaceful state. And so all we have to do is just take a deep breath. We're going to go into a meditation, and we're going to do a very ancient Buddhist chant, and it's just simply, may all be well, may all be safe, may all find peace, may all be well, may all be safe, may all find peace. Take a deep breath. I'll sing a little song. And just be thinking about those words. And imagine all those people that are dealing with a lot of devastation, a lot of turmoil with their communities. And just imagine them well, imagine them safe, and maybe imagine them finding peace. With every breath that I breathe, silent the mind and just be. Open my heart and my soul. Breathe in love and let go. As you imagine them and you imagine those words, see them in joy. Don't be sad. Bring compassion, empathy, but see the joy as well. With every breath that I breathe, silent the mind and just be. Open my heart and my soul. Breathe in love and let go. Breathe in love and let go. Breathe in love and let go. May all be well. May all be safe. May all find peace. Breathe. Breathe in the love. Breathe in love. 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 A minute of silence. deep breath. Open my eyes, let in the light again. Open my eyes, let in the light again. Open my eyes, breathe in the strength again. Open my eyes, open my eyes. Take a deep breath. Heal my heart, let me begin again. Heal my heart, let me begin again. Smile with your heart. Heal my heart, let me begin again. Open my eyes, open my eyes. May all be safe, may all be well, may all find peace. Take a deep breath, breathe in the strength again. Take a deep breath, breathe in the strength again. Open my eyes, open my eyes again. Open my eyes, open my eyes. Take a deep breath. We are here. How have you been? Yeah? Oh, that's good. Can I get you anything? Nah. Okay. All right. You're good. Okay. That's good. Oh my goodness. Well, so much has happened. The title of what I gave Reverend Kathy is "Living Like You Might Have to Save the World by Lunch." Now, you ask me, Karl, where did you get that title? Well, let me tell you. Okay, so I'm, as you know, it was in the introduction, I spend a lot of my time at the Children's Hospital in San Diego. I'm a part of the Healing Arts program, and what that means is I go room to room and I sing with the kids. I write songs with them. I bring music to the hospital, and as a matter of fact, next week I will be celebrating 20 years doing that. Yes, I appreciate that. I can't even believe it when they hired me 20 years ago. I said, well, I'll do it for a year. And then a year came, and said, you ever had that kind of thing happen? I'll do it, maybe I'll do it for 2 more years. And then 5 came, and then it's like, now they're going to have to kick me out of there. I'm going to be the old guy walking around going, hi! It's such a big part of my life, and I just love it. Well, that title came from that experience. You know, I have so many stories. As a matter of fact, I'm engaging in, I write a story of an experience from there several times a week, and so it's going to eventually be turning into a book. But I had this wild experience of, I go room to room, and then sometimes, you never know what you're going to get when you go into these rooms. Sometimes it's a celebration, there's a birthday, or maybe a milestone has happened. But then there's sometimes when, a child is feeling bad, or a bad diagnosis, or whatever, and the energy. So you have to be kind of a chameleon. You walk in and you do what is necessary. And so I walked in this one room, and this little guy, he just jumps up on the bed and he goes like this. I go, whoa! You must be ready to go. He says, yes, I am. And I said, fantastic. And I said, well, I just I'll get my guitar and I'm ready to go. He goes, what? And he kind of quiets me down, and he asked me to just come closer. And I'm like, what? And he's, come closer. He wants to tell me a secret. So first he's excited, and then he's like, a little quiet down. So I walk, I go, what? He goes, I'm wearing a cape under my pajamas. And at first I don't say, I'm trying to think of, what? and so then he just kind of, he goes like this, and he goes, and sure enough, he's got a cape under his pajamas. And that's the whole thing. So what was he about? He was about, I'm ready. And I'm thinking, we all need to put a cape under our pajamas. This is the greatest secret in the whole world. And so he was just so immediately just so excited about being able to do anything because he had that energy. Isn't that an amazing thing? So so we had a great time. We played a lot of music, and I'm thinking, what am I going to sing with him? So we got right into I'm thinking, I don't have a Superman song, so, but I have a similar, and it goes like this. You know I care about you, I hope you care about me. Let's sing together, set our mind free, let you know who I am. I believe we can see the future, whatever we plan. Say I am who I am because of what I put into my mind. Oh yeah, I can change who I am by what I put into my mind. Yeah, I want to hear your truth. What bothers you, don't try to fake it. Whatever you do, you got to give up the fuss, begin to trust your heart, your mind. I know you stand tough, I know you stand tough, I know you stand tough. Say I am who I am because of what I put into my mind. Oh yeah, I can change who I am by what I put into my mind. Oh, do you believe in love? It don't come from up above, it comes from mother, father, sister, brother. I think it's all around, and it helps the ups and downs. It's your vibration, it's every little sound. Say I am who I am because of what I put into my mind. Oh yeah, I can change who I am by what I put into my mind. I see good in you, and I know what I see. I see good in you, and I know what I see. Every time I see you smile. Everybody on 3, throw your hand in the air and yell, hey. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Every time I see you smile, when I look into your eyes, every time I see you smile, when I look into your eyes. Give yourself a hand. Good job. So that's the songs I did with this little guy, and he was all about it. But I just thought, that I am who I am. I can change who I am. And it was just his whole energy. And I was just thinking, just so inspired by these kids and what these little things that they do just remind me of how to be, of how to move through life. Life is tough. Life is difficult. And it's our own mind and our own energy that invites the vibe, the joy, just the love that makes a life not so tough, not so difficult. Even with this experience that we're having, all through, so many people devastated with property, lives, loved ones lost. It's the energy of each other that really makes such a world of difference. I had another, after that experience with that little Mr. Cape guy, I was out in the hallway, and I play, remember last time I was here I had that hand pan, the steel drum? I had that, I played that for the eating disorder clinic. Now, there's these teenagers that they're in the eating disorder clinic, and it's just a real challenge for them just to get through a meal. There are times that they will spend their 30-minute period of having to eat just to touch their sandwich, and so and because it's all steps. And so I sit with them and I play the handpan so that I can have conversation. It's an instrument I can play and talk and I'm doing that in the hallway and the room that they're in, so the hallway can hear as well. Well, this one daddy was walking down the hallway with his little daughter. Now the little daughter was probably, I don't know, maybe 3, I think, and it's the cutest little thing. And he was the largest man I've ever seen in my life. He was just very, constructed. One of those big guys. And she had her arm all the way up, and he had his. Bending over like this. They were holding hands and walking down the hall. Just the sight of this was just hilarious. And so they came closer, and she was very intrigued with the music. And so I was just starting to play, and and they put a little rhythm to it, And he looks down at her, and he says, "Go ahead, dance." And she looks up at him like this. And she looks at me, and she looks up at him, and she just stayed completely still with those big 3-year-old wide eyes, And I said, "I think she's waiting for you to dance." And he's like, and he just thought, I could tell it was like a little bit of terror in his eyes for a second, but not much of a hesitation. All of a sudden, he just let his hand down, and he started dancing. And he's just dancing, and she's looking at him, and he's dancing, and then, of course, she just started dancing too. And then after that, a nurse started dancing, and then another patient started dancing. And now we have this whole hallway dancing because this daddy was willing to wear a cape. For a moment. He was willing to just put on a cape and just be available to bring the energy up. I'm thinking, what kind of wake am I creating as I walk through life with the people that I'm hanging out with, and going to a restaurant, all these sort of things. What kind of a wake am I entering into? What am I leaving with? What am I creating? And that was such an amazing thing. I I have three things I was thinking when I was thinking of those two stories, three things in life that are very important and can save the world. And one is to be kind. The second is to be kind. And the third, anybody? Yeah, okay. So, the Dalai Lama, I had the great opportunity to be with the Dalai Lama in Rome at an event. And he said that, if you want to be happy, practice compassion. If you want others to be happy, practice compassion. All this stuff that we study and that we hang out with and that we think about and that we come here on Sunday, it's real simple stuff. So simple. It's so simple sometimes we miss it. Isn't that the truth? I like. I'm so proud to be from the Midwest. Many of you know, but I grew up 2 streets down here, down Cog Hill Lane. Yes, yeah, Cog Hill Lane. So did my sister right over there. We're neighbors. Yeah. It was growing up here. I'm so proud of it, only because I notice what I don't know if it's in the soil or it's in the water, but we are ready to help people. We're available to help. That is, and what else did I write down here? It's like, I said we always say, how can I help? We're always very kind, unless somebody messes with us. Right, Dan? That's right. And we always say hello. Hello is something. I'm not sure if that's still a thing, but I mean, I grew up. You say hello if somebody, and still to this day, if somebody makes eye contact with me, even just a glimpse, I always say hello, and as a result, I scare a lot of people. Because not everybody's used to it. You know what I mean? In Thailand, they have a great custom, and it's a great way, another way that you can just create the energy by wearing that cape. And it's such a simple thing. It's a wonderful greeting. It's called the Thai Y, and it's a W-A-I. And the Thai Y is just like this, and you go Sawadi. Sawadi. You want to try it? Go. Sawadi. Yes, and if you want to really get a glimpse of it, you just look at Noi. Sawadi. And it's a form of respect. And so how they gauge that is the more that you bow, the more respect. So if you're doing that to an elder person, you really you got to start bending. If it's royalty, which of course in Thailand they still have the royal family, you're literally on the ground. Savadi. So it's just that form of respect. There's you want to hear the story about the 2 words with the Thai Buddhist monk? Okay, all right, you sure? All right. Okay, so there's a Thai Buddhist monk that has he wanted to really go deep with his meditation, so he went to a monastery that you only get 2 words a year. That's it. You're in silence the whole year. And so at the end of the first year, he did his first year. He gets to he goes to the master and he goes, go ahead and say your 2 words, and he says, bad food. Okay, thank you very much. And so he goes the second year. He comes back. He goes, go ahead, give me your 2 words. He says, hard bed. So he goes, okay, very good. He goes away. Year 3 comes back, and he says, I quit. The master says, it doesn't surprise me a bit. You've been complaining the entire time you've been here. Well, so I wanted to. There was this one little thing happening in the hallway, and there was let's just say it was like a 2-year-old having a meltdown. Okay, and it was a really a lot going on, a lot of energy in this room, and I'm walking by, and I kind of just stick my head in, and these 2 nurses come out, and they immediately said, "Don't even think about going in there," because they had been in there trying to help the mother, so they walk away, and I'm looking in, and I'm looking at these 2 nurses, and they stop, and they looked at me, and I went, "I'm going in." So I go in. so I go in, and you've heard this song before. I've sang it here. I started singing right away. First of all, when you have a guitar, it's like having a superpower. So there is that. As a matter of fact, one of the questions I love to ask everybody, and I'm asking you right now, if first thing I would ask you is, what instrument do you play? I ask this to the kids, and I ask this to the nurses, the doctors, everybody. And that's my first question. What instrument do you play? So then you would answer me. But then many of you would say, I don't play an instrument. Even some of you who have and do would say, I don't play an instrument. And I said, well, if you did play an instrument, what would it be? And that creates a level of possibility. There's so many things in life that we don't do because life gets in the way. And yet, this is the life we have. And so I encourage you to take the opportunity to play an instrument, do something creative that brings you and others joy. That's the thing I encourage you. That's a little side right there. But anyway, I'm in there, and I immediately think the thing I did is I went like that with my guitar, and I went, "Angel, angel, you are an angel. I see an angel in your eyes." You remember the song? Angel, angel, you are an angel. I see an angel in your eyes. And that little girl in there who was screaming just immediately did the whole mouth thing, which was great because it just shut her right up. It was great. You are an angel, sharing your love and light. You remember the motions? Angel, angel, you are an angel. I see an angel in your eyes. Now, this is a superpower that you can have, that you can really affect someone's attitude and mood at any time. I'm talking about little or big. Let's try it together. Angel, angel, you are an angel. I see an angel in your eyes. So you don't even have to sing good. You just have to sing a little bit and do the motions. One more time. Angel, angel, you are an angel. I see an angel in your eyes. Angel, angel, you are an angel. I see an angel in your eyes. Ah, yes. So I had one request, and so I'm going to end with that. And it is my song called "Hold the Sky." And so it's been a couple of years since I sang it, and so I think we could sing it again. It's the song that I wrote quite a while ago, inspired by a little guy. I walked into the room, and he said that immediately, he didn't even say hello. I didn't say hello. I just walked in, and he says, chemotherapy is like having an earthquake inside you. And it was an interesting little welcome. And his mother was in the room too, and she kind of looked at him, and I looked at him. I said, what do you mean? He goes, it's like the ground is shaking inside you. And this little guy, I had to say, how old were you? He says, I'm almost 8, so he's 7 years old, and he's speaking like a poet, like a songwriter. And so I said, well, what do you do when the ground is shaking inside you? Because he was literally describing how he feels in poetry. And I asked him that question, and he said, hold the sky. And I'm thinking, he was so good at expressing himself in these terms. So I said, let's write a song. And this is what we wrote. We wrote this little verse. It goes, when the ground is shaking under me, hold the sky, hold the sky. When the ground is shaking under me, hold the sky, hold the sky. Let's all sing that together. When the ground is shaking under me, hold the sky, hold the sky. When the ground is shaking under me, hold the sky, hold the sky. When the kingdoms crumble into dust, say goodbye, say goodbye. When the kingdoms crumble into dust, say goodbye, say goodbye. Sometimes life can bring you down to your knees. If you go through hell, fine, just don't stop for tea. When the ground is shaking under me, hold the sky, hold the sky. When the ground is shaking under me, hold the sky, hold the sky. And when the time is time to forgive, a time to love, a time to love. When the time is time to forgive, time to love, time to love. And when love leaves love in arms, watch the ground, watch the ground. And when love leaves love in arms, watch the ground, watch the ground. Sometimes life can bring you down to your knees. If you go through hell, find us, don't stop for tea. When the ground is shaking under me, hold the sky, hold the sky. hold the sky when the ground is shaken under me. Hold the sky, 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 hold the sky. Thank you. So let's just end with our affirmation. It should be up on the screen in just a second. We'll do our affirmation, and that affirmation is this. Are you ready? Actually, let's repeat after me. Compassion fuels my superpower. Given me strength to help and heal myself and others. Now let's do it one more time all together. Compassion fuels my superpower, giving me the strength to help and heal myself and others. Amen.